My boyfriend betrayed my trust, and now I'm about to lose everything. My F24 boyfriend, M25, have been together for almost 4 years. We live together, have pets together, and up until 2 nights ago, I was operating under the idea that we'd be getting engaged and starting our family next year. We were already trying, but decided to take a break because we were both really stressed and thought it'd be better to just let things happen when they're supposed to. I really trusted him. I never trusted anyone before. I had a horrible childhood, and he was the first person I ever truly trusted and felt loved me. And now I feel like I'm losing my mind. I found out that on Tuesday night he paid for a dating app. It was the kind that you couldn't chat with anyone until you paid, so he paid money to chat with other women. He put in his profile description that he was looking for someone that looked and acted nothing like me, that he was attached and looking for something short-term. The moment I saw this, my stomach dropped, and I'm sure you can imagine how badly it hurt. I asked him about it, and he said he was in a really bad place and just wanted attention, and I was at work. Yeah, I was at work. Because he said that our financial issues were impacting his mental health. So I quit a job I loved and went to a company I don't like for more money. And when that still didn't work, I got a second job. I'm working over 60 hours a week to try to make him feel better. And while I'm working, he's at home spending money to chat with other women. And I'm not neglecting him at all. Every second of my day outside of work, I'm with him. I feel so extremely confused. He's been the best partner. He cooks for me and cleans and dotes on me. He is so giving and loving and kind, and then, this. He almost died 2 years ago, and he told me that he wished he would have died, and he's been suicidal since then secretly. And I feel so bad about that, but why is it just now that he's telling me after he's been caught doing something wrong? I've been asking him to get help for a while now, and he finally agreed, but I don't know if that's enough to forgive him. I feel so conflicted and sick to my stomach. I'm posting up in our spare room for now, because I can't handle sleeping next to him. Edit for clarification. He does in fact work full-time. He pays the majority of our bills with his income, but I struggle to make the same, and he's been stressed about paying off his medical debt and our credit card bills from when he was sick and recovering. He's not a leech, and he does work hard for his money. The money he spent was his. Not that that makes any of this okay, but yeah, he's not a bum. Just a dick. Also, he never threatened to off himself if I left. He told me that to convey how bad he's been feeling, and said that he couldn't stop me if I wanted out, but that he was aware that he wasn't okay and needed to get help. This isn't really surprising, because he's been very clearly struggling for a while, but it was the first time he admitted it to me out loud. He said he admitted it to his family a while back, but they told him he needed to get over it and be a man. I told him that while I'm sorry about that, it's not an excuse to disrespect me and our relationship, and I need to take a step back to protect myself. Lastly, we moved in together with his whole family. We live in a large home with his mom, his brother, and his brother's girlfriend. I'm close with all of them, and we've talked many times about strategies to help him. His brother encourages him to work out with him and some friends. His mom is blunt and to the point and pushes him to be better, and I gently lend myself as an ear and encourage him to go to therapy and go to the doctor. That's what is so frustrating about this situation. I've teamed up with his family and have done everything I possibly can to help him while dealing with my own issues and trying to better myself at the same time. I've been in therapy, I'm taking medication, I have a psychiatrist, and I recently went to the doctor and started correcting some hormonal and physical issues that were causing my mental health to suffer. I've worked really hard on myself during all of this, and it's been hard to try to make him do the same. Now I can barely look at H. I work with his mom, and we have a trip coming up in October that was supposed to be our first family trip. In September, I'm going to a concert with his mom. In fact, his mom and I are very close, and she's told me many times that she thinks I'm too good for her son, that she loves him, but thinks I deserve more. His brother has told my boyfriend straight to his face that I deserve better than him, and that he needs to get his shit together before he loses me. His late father, who passed away about a year ago after a long battle, told him something similar.